you know that. Over here we have the SCD President, Lagos State University, the person of
God bless
Last to be introduced but not the least.
We are proud.
We have the number one student of St. Augustine, that is Satoy. And he's also the chairman of this committee.
God bless the chairman.
Intellectual Bosa. Courageous Kaba. I welcome you all here today. Sorry, Mike. Okay, standing on the existing protocol, moving to the next agenda. We are on the state of Nans, this is in Lagos State. And on this ground, as we all here are senators from each school, and we have something to say concerning the JCC axis. So the ground is open for senators alone to stand up and give their brief account of what is happening in our DAxis. Senators, please.
And of the greatest Nigerian student,
Great.
articulate Nigerian student, standing before you is Comrade Ashadi Abdulbasit, popularly known as OBS, the #1 student of Lagos State University Student Union. On the issue of the current Nans JCC Lagos axis, it is an issue of the in-house. However, we need to inform our fellow students for you to be properly informed of why we are having this pre-convention at this particular venue and at this particular hour. The former Nans JCC chairman, that is Comrade Kowi, firstly, he has extended his tenure in office as the chairman, and secondly, he has publicly embarrassed and belittle the senators that voted him into power as the JCC chairman. It is on this note that the senators in Lagos State axis across all the institutions in Lagos State at large, hereby across all the institutions in Lagos State, hereby come together to form a caretaker committee, which is headed by one of our very own comrade, our Senator Comrade Joseph Asa. As we have all been well introduced before, we have the chairman, the secretary, the PRO, and the financial secretary of the committee here with us. That is why we have made it important to have a pre-convention where entire students of Lagos State can have their say on when and the date and where to hold our next convention. God bless you.
God bless you. I'm now the greatest Nigerian student. Articulate Nigerian student. Ever dynamic Nigerian student. Standing under the state protocol, we all know that injury to one is injury to all. Abi, but in this state, injury to one is not injury to all. We have to be focused. We are intellectual in all our doings. The chairman has said this plenary since last year December, in case you are not told. Let me tell you now. Since last year December, we have been trying to call the chairman to notice but the chairman has failed. And we, the senators of each school in Lagos State, come together. We deliberate, we talk. Even though before now we conclude on this convention or this pre-convention, we even call the chairman into notice. But the chairman fails to give us listening ears. As a leader, you have to give the followers and the leaders listening ears if you want to last long. On this prestige, let me know that be little by saying for now. Thank you very much.
And of the greatest Nigeria students, yo! As my co-senators have rightly said, number one is that the chairman has spent more than his time on this post. Also, we have been trying to, number one is that the chairman has not been carrying his senators along in all his doings. And that has made us to come to an agreement that we want to hold a pre-convention, which is holding today. And here today, we will be picking a date for the convention that will bring another JCC chairman. Thank you, Lord.
And of the greatest Nigerian student. I remain my humble self, Comrade Olarewaju Ridwan Akinola. The first Comrade Olarewaju Ridwan Akinola, the first son of Yalagbado of Alagbado. The Aluta captain of oceanography, the Aluta chief engineer of oceanography. Coming here today for this pre-convention, I only have two things to say. The chairman did two things that I'm not happy with, which is why this pre-convention is taking. Thank you very much for the correction. I'm very sad. First of all, the chairman has spent more than a year in his office, which is not supposed to be so. It's supposed to be a year according to the school calendar. And also, the chairman came out publicly to write a rejoinder against the senator, which is very wrong. That is why we are choosing a new chairman, a new venue today for our JCC convention. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
I am the greatest Nigerian student, articulate Nigerian student, ever reasonable Nigerian student, Kulu Kulu. I remain my humble self, Comrade Emmanuel Olamide, the SUG president of this great institution, the Polytechnic of Excellence, Lagos State Polytechnic. Well, we are here for some issues today, but number one, I would like to say the convention, we are here to choose a date for the convention, because if you are following Nans struggles all these days, you will know that over a week now we have removed or we have dissolved Kowi and his executives. Legitimately, we dissolve them because we have the power to do so. We are senators. And so we are here to choose a date and a venue for the next convention where we shall be electing new representatives at the Nans JCC Lagos level. And also, I would like to thank Lagos State Polytechnic for the management, the acting rector, AG rector, Metiledu Olumide, for the privilege of allowing us to converge for this very, very urgent purpose. I would like to thank the DSA's office, the PRO's office for this kind gesture. Also the DSS, our DSS Egbon is around, the person of Mr. Bolaji. He has been a very, very good uncle to me, and I appreciate his presence here. At the end of today, I hope we will make reasonable resolutions on the way forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
And of the greatest Nigerian students, please, before my chairman take the mic from me, I would like to quickly draw our attention to a crucial point. It is pivotal and pertinent for all us here today to note that we have Council of Student Union President in Lagos State, which comprises of each president from each institution, student union president. Only institutions with student union government can have student union president. It is on this note that this house, with the simple majority that we have, if you can remember vividly, we have only 8 institutions in Lagos State that have student union president, and we have 6 of them here, which means we have over 2/3 of the house. We have formed a quorum, and it is on that note that this simple majority come together to dissolve the former executive, not only the former chairman, which is Comrade Owi, the entire Nans Lagos executive. Firstly, for overstaying their tenure in office. Secondly, for failing to give listening ear to each student union president, whereas we have our own students that we are giving feedback to. Thirdly, for coming out publicly to embarrass and write a rejoinder against the Council of Presidents. It is on this note that we hereby dissolve the former executive Nans and hereby constitute a caretaker committee which is in charge of coordinating and conducting pre-convention and convention for next administration to come on board. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my fellow senators. You have all spoken well. Brushing up what my senator here has just said, we have 3 organs in Nans. We have the SEC, we have the Congress, and we have the Senate. So the Senate is also the Council of Student Union Presidents. And since COWI has emerged, the body has not been functioning. COWI paralyzed it, COWI paralyzed it. So, and which is unfair and unjust. The chairman gradually became boss over time, even after overstaying his tenure in the office. So the chairman also supported faction, despite the fact that he was there during last year Zondi convention. Yes, at last we were
Led us to the convention.
He led us there, but today he is standing with the faction party, and this had made Lagos State government block or probably stop senators in Lagos State from reaching them, which is unjust and unfair. So in as much as the chairman has spent his 1-year tenure in office, there is no excuse again for him to be there. True or false? True. True or false? True.
True or false?
So that was the reason why we, the 6 senators that form quorum, dissolve their cabinets. So we are impartial and we are just. Thank you very much. So the next agenda on the list here now is the state of various campuses, and I want my fellow senators to give us brief account. Okay, should we skip it? Should we skip it?
Okay, for now there's little or no activity as far as studentship is concerned in Lagos State institutions at the moment because of the COVID-19. All academic activities have been suspended for now. So there is little or nothing I have to say about the state of the campus, other than it is quiet and Lagos State Polytechnic at the moment is peaceful. Thank you very much.
I'll be better Nigerian student. As they are